Hi, my name is Lindsay Levitt, and I'm here because my story is about what it means to survive betrayal. Not from a stranger, but from the person I trusted most. I was raised Mormon in a family that looked faithful, safe, and respected. My father was my best friend. He was the closest person to me, and I trusted him completely. And from the outside, our family embodied righteousness. But inside my body, something was always wrong. I lived with anxiety, fear, dissociation, and later debilitating chronic pain. I suffered quietly for decades without understanding why. I learned to be good, obedient, and silent. I was taught to trust authority over myself, to override my instincts, and to believe my pain was a personal failure, not a message. As an adult, my body finally forced me into stillness. Chronic illness isolated me. I spent long stretches alone, unable to live the life I once had. And in that isolation, something unexpected happened. Instead of trying to fix myself, I began to listen. I began learning how to love myself gently and slowly for the first time. I started seeing a counselor. I didn't have memories yet. I just knew that my body had been carrying something unbearable for a very long time. During that period, while staying with my parents, I found a hidden camera in my bedroom. And that discovery shattered everything I knew. The person I trusted most, the person that had been closest to me my entire life, my father, betrayed me. Even then, the memories didn't come all at once, but the truth had been spoken to my body. As I continued therapy and learned to stay present with myself, the memories arrived. At 41 years old, I began having flashbacks of abuse by my father. Not just images, but full body terror, panic, freezing, nausea, dissociation, my nervous system reliving what my mind had not been allowed to know. I hadn't imagined my suffering. I hadn't been broken. I had been surviving. What I want to share on Mormon Stories is how betrayal trauma works when the abuser is the safest person in your world, and how religious systems that prioritize obedience, forgiveness, and silence can delay truth for decades. I suffered my entire life without knowing why. My body paid the price for secrets I was never allowed to hold consciously. I am pursuing legal action, but more than that, I'm reclaiming my reality. I'm honoring the version of myself who stayed alive without answers, and who learned to love herself before the truth even arrived. I'm here for the survivors whose abusers were also their protectors, for the ones whose bodies carried the truth when their mind couldn't, for the ones who were faithful, good, and still deeply harmed. Thank you for creating space where stories like mine can finally be told.